My name is Ilyanna Ordaz, and I'm a capacity and flow specialist. We go through every single animal at every single location and make sure that they do have those next steps in chameleon. If they're on a behavior status, we're making sure that they do have those behavior to-dos. If they're under treatment, we're making sure that they do have those next medical procedures. Just making sure that nobody gets left behind, because at the end of the day, we want that last step for them to become available. So I think not a lot of departments know how many other departments we communicate with. So typically the first thing that we do in the morning is we sign in onto Acuity, which is the system that Animal Assistance and Foster uses. And that's where they have all of their appointments. Foster animals that need x-rays, dental work, any other procedure. So that's the first thing. We'll assign those kennels. And then one person from the team typically does a walkthrough. So we walk through every single pod on campus, and we're writing down what kennels are open, which are clean. We communicate with transport and see the kennels that they'll be taking. And then after that, we just kind of get the day started by making sure surgery looks good, appointments look good, and then we start getting the calls. Like this, where we have 3 different campuses, I do think it can be very easy for animals to get lost. We do our rounds every day, so we're making sure that animals do have next step. And if we notice an animal has been on like behavior for a while and maybe has a possibility of being put out for adoption, we'll reach out to behavior and see like, hey, this one's been on behavior. Is there any chance that it could be PUFA today? It's really beneficial that there is kind of that underdog department that just makes sure each animal has the next steps and has a place to go after. I really love, one, the flexibility. I've always loved interacting with animals, but I also really like to have those days where I'm just talking to people over the phone and just helping them and seeing like anything that I can do. Days we go down to the trauma hospital and assist them, even animal assistance if they need a little bit more support, or even animal care, they need help cleaning kennels. There's days where we can be up and moving, or days where we can just sit and focus on like appointments. So I think a day when we had an adoption special, there was a lot of people on the cat adoption floor. And we did notice that maybe some departments were having a little bit of a challenge keeping up. So we were there cleaning kennels, moving cats, moving dogs. So just being able to check in with multiple departments, that was a good experience to also get to know people from other departments as well, but also like speak with the public and even educate them on the department that I'm from as well. So we like to remind each other that we're here for them, you know. We don't expect one person to be in charge of all these tasks. Like, we make it very flexible to where, hey, if you're not feeling like moving animals today, no problem. Like, I don't mind moving animals for you, because that can be like physically exhausting as well. So just making sure that we're there for each other and checking in especially. And yeah, just overall being each other's biggest support system. I had a dog named Wishglyph. He was a German Shepherd Husky mix. We got the name from, I don't know if you know the show Wishbone.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a little terrier detective named Wishbone. And then I was in love with Clifford, the big red dog. So my parents were like, Wishglyph, Wishbone, Clifford, we got it, we'll make it work. So ever since then, I've just been really fascinated with animals in general. That has led me to wanting to become a veterinarian. So throughout high school, I was very involved with different like clubs, also being involved with the Humane Society. And even throughout college, during summers, I would come and work as a camp counselor at South Mountain. So I got to learn more about the different departments of AHS that make AHS whole. Ooh, probably tacos chilangos. Mexican, yes. Ooh, TV show, definitely The Office, always a classic. I currently just finished the Natural series. It's a book about these teens that have these like kind of gifts and they're helping solve crimes and all that stuff. I'm really passionate about learning more about my culture, especially at home. My mom makes a lot of traditional Mexican meals. So just wanting to learn how to cook more, learning, how to be involved more with my community. In my free time, I really like to focus on myself, if that makes sense, whether just have a nice like spa day or just bothering my brothers and see what they want to do today. But I also really enjoy just being home with my family, whether it's having a meal together or just watching a movie together. Yeah, taking advantage of those family opportunities. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crying. I definitely look up to my dad. He works outside 6 days a week, like even in the summertime when it's scorching hot outside. But just seeing him and the drive that he has to support his family, like being out in the heat and just checking in with him, especially making sure that he's good. Yes, definitely, for sure. The tropical terrier, my ride or die. Love that, yes, my favorite. Get a tropical terrier, highly recommend.